Infinity. Well, hey there. Welcome to Infinity Highway. How y'all doing? Good morning to you. Greetings from Tampa, Florida. Legitimately, I believe. Yep. Officially and all that.
Be in the second lane from the right. Then take the exit to State Route 582 West.
Right.
In 1/4 mile, be in the left lane. Then keep left to State Route 582 West.
So I have just brought you in here as we we're making our way
to State Route 582 West.
Off the I-75 northbound up over here to a nearby address in about 6 miles. We are heading once again to another Ball Corporation Center, distribution center, to go pick up another load of empty cans. The boss loves these empty can loads, and I can't say that I hate them. They're not bad. And we'll be
in 3.5 miles. Turn left on North McKinley Drive.
Picking that up and then heading on up into Virginia once again, which is awesome. I love it. Specifically to Lindenberg or something like that. Oh boy. No, it's not showing me anymore. Something that begins with an LY, like Lindenberg or Lynchburg or something or another. And the address we're going to currently, as I said, is officially a Tampa address. And we're heading on into basically like, I don't know, it's tucked back up in here, kind of like behind a residential area, so not sure. I think we can get around the residential area on the work order. It actually notes, there's a note to drivers not to come in through the residential area or else you'll get pulled over and you'll get a ticket. So we got that going for us. Like called Whitehead or something or another. I mean, my truck GPS is actually taking me in the proper way. However, she sure didn't want to. She's actually like hollering at me like no trucks allowed and all this stuff. I'm like, I think we got it figured out. I think we're gonna go in the way we're supposed to here. If I got all my shit together. 46th Street is what we want to try and do if we can. We want to try and take a left on 46th, if at all possible. So at least ways, if we do get pulled over or if we make a wrong turn, I'll have you with us, and we'll put the cop on point. They love that. It's funny whenever it's like they're all about making sure they get a record, right? Cops, whatever, making sure, we got the video cameras on, and except for when they fuck up, and then it's like, where's the video, where's the footage? No, we didn't turn the camera on. Somehow mysteriously deleted the footage. Yeah, right. That's why some of us have realized that we need to make our own footage. And then when they see you got a camera on there, you need to turn that off. It's illegal to record, right? What does that tell you? About the nature of things. It's like, man. But I'm not gonna go all there. We're having a great morning, and I'm not gonna be all negative about stuff. I'm just kind of making a joke. That's really all I'm doing. So today is Friday, July 30th, 2021. Local time out here in Tampa is 10:51 in the AM. 92 humid degrees. I guess I don't even need to really say humid. I mean, that kind of just goes without saying now, doesn't it? But whatever. Hell, if I'm going to call it balmy. It's freaking humid. Our elevation isn't really worth mentioning, of course. If there was a big giant tsunami, pretty much all of Florida would be in big trouble. And we got about 2 3/4 miles to go, sort of, depending on which way I go here. Let's see, north 46th Street.
In 3/4 of a mile, be in either of the 2 left lanes, then turn left before the wing gate.
Let's see, is this it? I think this, you know what? That is 46th. Yeah, I should have gone left there. Oh well. Alright, I could have. You know what? The truck behind me is. Son of a bitch! Damn it! That son of a bitch. I was watching that red freaking Freightliner behind me back there.
Turn left at the traffic light.
It's like, oh well. I could have gone there. Stupid. Oh well. Whatever. It's funny how stuff like that can get to you. You're like, damn it. The reason why I wasn't sure was because I saw some orange signs down there, some orange road signs, and I was like, oh God. Oh well, that's alright. We're gonna go in the roundabout way. And it actually gives me an opportunity to look at the facility once again here. Yep, I should have banged a left there. Oh well.
3/4 of a mile. Turn left on East Bougainvillea Avenue.
Bougainvillea. Okay.
In 1/2 mile, turn left on East Bougainvillea Avenue.
Bougainvillea. Alright. I thought we were going to take a left on Serena. Oh, I see. Yeah, we are taking a left on Serena. It's Serena on one side, it's Bougainvillea on the other. Huh, that's funny. So what we're going to end up doing is we're going down, and then we're going to go take a left, and then we're going to go take another left on 4600 or 46th Street. That's all right. Timing is everything. Busch Gardens parking. Okay.
Turn left at the traffic light.
Once again. There's Busch Gardens on the right there. Tampa Bay. You can see rides over there and everything. Cool.
In 1/2 mile, turn left on North Pawnee Avenue.
See some, looks like water rides over here on the right too. I don't know if they're open. Can't really tell. Let's see here. This is 4600, I believe.
In 1/4 mile, turn left on North Pawnee Avenue.
I don't know why I keep saying 4600. It's not 4600. It's 46th. Yeah, see, right in front of us. That's the neighborhood that they're talking about. You better not drive through or you get a ticket. Right there in front of us. You know, all those low trees and stuff. It's funny because Sheila D wants me to continue straight. Of course.
Turn right East Seneca Avenue.
No, no, no. White Way is what we want, Sheila D.
Turn right on East Whiteway Drive.
See, if I'd just come in that way, we'd be there right now. The way that green truck is driving. Actually hitting trees.
Arriving at 4700 East Whiteway Drive on the left.
Well, I believe it's up here on the left. I believe. Max, shut up. Sorry, Tampa. Ball Corporation. Smoking. All right, I gotta go. Okay, off we go. We are loaded. Another load of cans, empty. You know what? I didn't even look and see what kind of cans they were this time. Huh. I just, yeah, I kind of overlooked it, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. So, whatever. Empty aluminum cans for something or another. Iced tea or beer or whatever. So, yeah, another light one. The Ball Corporation? That's it. Just park in the dirt along the fence here and go walk in and check in over there. You'll see. Yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, light load, empty cans, blah blah blah, yada
Turn
yada yada.
left at the stop sign. In 1/4 mile, turn right on East Fowler Avenue.
So, what are we doing here? get you a quick time update. We got now 12:40 in the PM, which works for me. Hey, it's better than 5 PM.
Turn right at the traffic light.
94 degrees out now. And we are...
Take the exit on the right to I-75 North toward Ocala.
running these empty cans, they're not Kens. Imagine that. What if we had a bunch of empty Kens in the back of the truck? Of course, Kens are usually just kind of empty, aren't they? It seems like. I don't know what it is about Kens. They're just kind of empty inside. Yeah, okay, alright. Anyhow. So we're running these empty Kens up to Lyndhurst, Virginia. And to that we got 853 miles to make our way up there. We're gonna just kind of retrace our steps that we took to get into Tampa. Up to 75, back up to, I think, what, the 26, Highway 26, and then the 301 north, and then out to the 10, and the 10 over to the 95, and then the 95 northbound up into South or North Carolina, where we'll be jumping off the 95 onto the I-26, and taking the 26 on up to the 77, and then somewhere on up in there we'll be hopping off the 77 and jumping on the 64, I think. And then shortly thereafter we will have arrived. And it's funny, our address and zip code claims that it is called Lyndhurst. However, where we're actually delivering is apparently Waynesboro and has a different zip code attached to it. So I don't know how that is all working out, but apparently it's the same thing. Lyndhurst and Waynesboro, I don't know, whatever. So that's the deal. It's too bad. There's this guy, this other truck driver, right, who had arrived before us. Go back over there at the Mall Corp. He was driving a black T680. Alright, and we came pulling up to that little gate right there where I turned you off. And I, son of a bitch.
In 3/4 of a mile, take the exit on the right to I-75 North toward Ocala.
I pressed the little speaker button, to talk to whoever's there. They let me in. I'm here. It's like, I'm here, you guys. I know you were waiting for me. And nobody responded. Yeah. And so the guy who was driving that black T680, he was up. He came walking past the truck up to where driver check-in is, and I was paying attention to what he was doing and the fact that he had left his truck on the street.
On the right to I-75 North toward Ocala.
So when nobody had responded, I obviously, you know, had questions, and so I got out of the truck. I went and talked to the guy. I was like, "Hey, is there some reason why we're supposed to park out on the street and then come walk?" He goes, "Yeah, there's a sign right there. It says." I was like, "Oh, oh, okay." So I go, you know, park on the street, go walk over there. So So I park on the street. I'm walking over to the check-in to go check in as he's finishing up checking in, and he's walking back out to his truck. So I'm going, wait.
Continue on I-75.
So at most of these mall corporations, when you check in, their driver check-in is really easy. It's you either do it on a lap, or you either do it using a tablet, or they have like a desktop PC set up, and it's super easy. Like, you know, you don't have to deal with anybody or anything like that. You just you punch in, you know, your information, you know, your load ID, and you know, your phone number, your name, trailer number, etc. Right? And then from there on out, they send you text messages to let you know, to instruct you what to do while you sit in your truck and wait. So it's nice. You know, you never feel like, what's nice about it is you never feel like you're being forgotten, because you know that when they're ready for you, they're going to text you, and they always do. And then when they're done loading you, they text you, so you know that you're done being loaded. You don't got to sit around kind of wondering what the hell's going on and all that, right? So it's cool. So I come walking up to go check in after that guy who was ahead of me finished. And I'm walking up, and three guys come walking out, right, who work there. And I go to grab the pen to start writing my name in, because they didn't have a tablet there. Well, so they come up and they hand me the tablet, and they say, "Here, you got to use this to check in." And they start instructing me how to do it. And I was like, "Yeah, that's cool." I said, "This is how all the other mall corporations use it." And they were like, "Oh, really?" And so from that point forward, it was kind of like they were watching me, right? Because it was new to them. So we go through it, and I complete the check-in process. And head back out to my truck and go sweep out the trailer, because I know how Ball Corporation is. They will refuse you. They will refuse to load your truck if your trailer, if your trailer is not in good condition in any way whatsoever, they will not load your trailer. Like, if it's dirty inside, you know, they'll tell you need to clean it, you know. But if the trailer itself is damaged, they'll refuse you. And if it's damaged, you know, unless you can repair it, they're not going to load you. Anyhow, so I go back out to the truck, I sweep out the trailer, and get in the cab and start waiting for a text. And sure enough, the text ends up coming through, and that guy who was there ahead of me was still waiting. He had not gotten a text yet. So I go to back up the truck to go pull in. As I'm backing up, he comes walking over to me. He's like, "Did they already get you a door? They already get you a text?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Did they let you use the tablet thing or whatever?" And I was like, "Yeah, they just brought it out." He's like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Hey, can I borrow your broom?" I said, "Yeah, sure, no problem." So I get out and I get in the broom, and you know, I go ahead and go on in there and get docked. And so you know, I'm sitting there or whatever, having something to eat, I think, or something, while I'm docked there, and the guy walks back over to get me, like, you know, bring the broom back, and we get to talking and stuff. Real cool guy and all that. And he was all happy because this load was going to take him up to Lyndhurst via Charlottesville, which is where his home is, where he lives, right? So he was like, "Yeah, it's cool, man. This load's going to take me home real quick on the way there. And it doesn't deliver till Sunday, so I'll have, you know, a night I can spend at home with the kids." I'm like, "Yeah, that's awesome, man. Right on, dude." And, you know, I told him, I was like, "Yeah, you know, so," because that was his first time ever being to a mall corporation. So I told him, I was like, yeah, you know, whenever you come to Ball, make sure your trailer is in really good condition. Make sure it's not, you know, they're very particular. They won't load you if it, you know. There's like, what about dust? And I was like, yeah, don't worry about just a little bit of dust or anything like that. I'm talking about like, just, you know, make it so that the appearance of it is that it's a good condition trailer. It's clean. They want an appearance of cleanliness, not necessarily white glove. You know, he's like, okay. So anyways, I'm getting loaded. And sure enough, he comes pulling in, which means that they had ended up texting him. And he goes to back up in. They refused him. They ended up refusing to load his trailer after he waited all that time because of like a bent tail plate, like something on there's a big giant steel plate on the nose of the trailer on the floor and on the rear of the trailer on the floor. There's these big giant steel plates, and I guess the rear one was all bent and unrepaired, you know, disrepair, so they refused him. I saw him. He was not happy. I could see I could see in his face he was not happy because for one, he waited all that time. For two, it was a load that was going to take him through home. So poor guy. Whatever. I gave him as much information as I could. You know, I mean, I didn't know he had a broken trailer. You know, what can you do? Anyway, so that's that story. We're off and running, and yeah, I-75 northbound. So that's it for now. See y'all later. And here we go. Hey there. Welcome to South Carolina once again. We just blew through Georgia like it was standing still, of course. Sort of. Yeah, kind of. I don't know. I don't think I can actually say that because we actually went ahead and stood still in Savannah back there for about 40 minutes and did our half-hour break. So, yeah. But we blew through the rest of it anyway. And just trying to make time, maybe. Yeah, no. Been an interesting drive today, being that it's Friday, of course. Just gobs and gobs of people out. That Friday trying to get out of town traffic. Max is a little sick of it too. He's over here, he's back here panicking right now. I don't know why, because we did just stop. I mean, it wasn't that far ago. It's literally like 10 miles back. We stopped at the TA. Got him out of the truck for a little bit. Maybe it wasn't long enough for him. Maybe that's it. But he's definitely panicking back here. Freaking out. This This day is beginning to become a long one. Once again, it's just becoming a long day again. I don't know how it keeps happening, but it keeps happening. I do know how it keeps happening. I'm just not gonna get into it, but yeah, it is now 7:48 p.m. As you can see, the sun is beginning to set. Go into the underworld. Still 91 degrees outside and quite humid. It's not the most humid I've ever felt, but it's pretty moist outside. 33-foot elevation, imagine that. And we've gotten in off of about 300 and some odd miles today. We still have 509 remaining out there to Lyndhurst, Virginia. 4 hours of drive remaining on the clock, which is just kind of like, wow, really? How do I still have 4 hours left on my clock? I do know why. It's because I didn't start my clock when I started my day today. That's why. So, I don't know. I think we'll probably... Means that I started at 8 a.m. today. Not driving, mind you. But I started my work day at 8 a.m. I think we'll go ahead and knock off around 10 p.m. tonight. And that'll give us our 14-hour day. And then, whatever, we'll still have 300 and some odd miles left for tomorrow. Which it won't be bad. That's not bad at all. Florence, 156. Richmond, 12 miles. That's about all I have to say about that as we pass mile marker 10 here. I wish we were headed west right now, because there is quite the sunset happening behind clouds over there to the left of us as we make our way north there. It's pretty one over there tonight, I figured. But we're not. We're heading north. So, too bad.